I think a woman is personified by actually taking action and doing the things that are best for herself and for those around her. I think the minor difference between being a superwoman is when you think beyond just your immediacy, when you think beyond yourself and those who are closest to you, and you think worldly. My body has been giving me weird hints, and I've been like all out of fucking whack for a while now. So I'm like, really hope, I really hope that that's not the case. Because if that is the case, then we have major, 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 major problem. Because I can't have that being the case. If and only if. If and only if. If and only if. I hope that this if is a no. If this if is a not. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong with every fiber in my being. When I first found out I was pregnant, I had tons of fears, and I think a few of them were that I was afraid of what people would think and how people would look at me, knowing this news. And I was afraid that I would be alone, that I would be a single mother, that maybe my mom would abandon me or my parents would stop talking to me. And I was afraid that I wasn't ready. I consulted my boyfriend first to find out how he felt about it.
I kind of already knew what was going on. But I was also afraid because I kind of thought I was ruining your life. And I really didn't know how to feel about it.
My mom, she was definitely not with the idea of a baby.
I wanted to kill her. I wanted to kill her. I wanted to kill baby. I was like, you're not going to do this to me. There's no way I'm going to accept this nonsense. Because we're struggling.
When Khadija became pregnant, I was really shocked, and like I didn't expect her to be like that at such for what I call a young age. Um, I was definitely shocked, but I didn't know what to think at first. I didn't know how should be upset. Should I be happy?
I thought Ezra was mad at me when he found out.
Mad.
Because he was mad.
I was because I was confused. I didn't know what to feel.
Ezra was like my baby, my first baby. Because when he came home, I was just all over him. You know, he was mine. I feel like when he found out that he felt he was going to be replaced. He didn't really like that, after being baby for so long. So he took it negatively. As you treated me differently.
It is.
That caught me off guard. I wasn't sure how I should take that, but I know deep down and to me that was just my decision. There was no going back after that.
I feel like, darn well, in order for you to succeed, you had to recruit us without our knowledge, without our say-so, without our option, without our choice.
I really care about my mom. She means a lot to me. And at that point in time, I had to think about what I was doing and how the decision that I was about to make was going to affect me in the future and her as well.
I'm too young and sexy to be a grandma. I'm going to braid my hair.
Why?
I'm going to add on an extra 60 pounds, get a cane.
For what?
Go on Social Security benefits because now I'm a grandma.
Why don't you just be a sexy?
I'm being Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus found out he was black, and he was like, okay, where do black folks shop? I gotta go buy me some sneakers. I gotta quit all my jobs. So now I play my role, like Uncle Ruckus, right? And I play my role. What really needed to be taken into consideration is not getting pregnant to begin with. Because in the year of 2011, 2012, I feel if somebody gets pregnant, they planned it. There's no way on earth that you can get pregnant without planning it. That's how I feel. I feel like there's what is an accidental pregnancy? What really? Depo, condoms, pills, IUD. I mean, college students who really don't want to get pregnant never get pregnant. And if it slips, something happens, like, oh, they just take care of it because it wasn't part of their plan. Period. But you got attached like mad quick. Great. I mean, a child is great. A child is a blessing. But school, expenses, relationship between you and Kevin, where's that going? How's that going to be for her?
Since then, it's been kind of an evolution.
Once she made her decision and she was firm on it, then it was like flipping a switch. I was like, okay, well, my job is done. I threw my tantrum like I'm supposed to. And, you know, I tried to get her on the right track. But decision made, case closed, move on.
We're having a girl.
Hey! Love you. I just got lucky. Now I just got to come up with a name. I have a whole list of them, and I'm going to pick one.
Going shopping for baby stuff is overwhelming. It's a lot of stuff that you need to get, and they're all so expensive. My mom makes it sound so easy. I think my mom, she wants to use this opportunity to be able to give her grandchild what she wasn't able to give her kids. So it's like the best of the best. And that requires money. I think she thinks I'm Superwoman. And maybe I am Superwoman. I mean, I do a lot of really superwomanly things, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not a magician. Plus, it kind of helps her stay excited about the pregnancy instead of remorseful. So it helps her feel like she's gaining something rather than losing something. Because I know at first she felt like she's losing her daughter. But I feel like when I allow her to be so much of a part of it, she's gaining a grandchild. She's gaining a life. And it's a new journey and not a repression of an old journey. There's so many decisions. I've been taking care of other people all my life. And now I have somebody who isn't able to take care of themselves, who's personally dependent on me. And I haven't even had a chance to be personally dependent on myself.
My biggest fear is not being able to do my job as a father. You know, I never had a father role model or a father figure. You know, all I have is based on TV and maybe an uncle or two that I sometimes seen being a father. But again, my biggest fear is just being man enough to be the father that I never had for her.
Right now, there's so much going on between thinking about work and how that's gonna, how the baby's gonna affect work, and thinking about school and just getting through the semester. Finals are coming up, and it's overwhelming. Baby's taking like a side seat, not a back seat, but like a side seat. So, especially baby preparation. I barely have enough time to sleep, let alone do a registry. I don't even have time to do my homework.
Don't let having a baby get in the way of your goals. So that, one day you're not looking back working as a CNA, making minimum wage, trying to stay above ground. You're like, oh, it's not going to be worth it. You're going to regret your decisions. So just do whatever it takes to complete what your goals are so that you don't have any regrets.
I don't want to be that statistic. I don't want people to think because I'm black and I look young that I can't do anything with my life. I'm in college. I have dreams. I have goals. I'm actually achieving those goals, and I believe I'm doing a pretty good job. I had to look at myself and really deep at myself and say, who are you? And even then, it was really hard, but I think throughout this entire time, throughout this pregnancy, I've begun to learn who I am based on how I've grown and what I've done. And I find it is really surprising how you can learn about yourself and about what you can do in the your capabilities and your strengths when you make a decision. Not even when you act upon it, but when you make that decision, it speaks a lot about you. And I think that was the answer to my question about who I was.